Every SEC series in Swayze Field matters, but when Mississippi State comes to town, it means a little bit more.
You've heard the commentators talk about throw the records out, and I really think when you're part of the rivalry, you understand what that means. And if you look at these games, certainly both us and State had a lot of riding on it as far as postseason, just needing wins and to get above that 500 mark. Obviously, put a lot more emphasis, importance, if you will, on this weekend.
2 weeks left. This is really important to who we are and what we're going to do. You got to get out of the what ifs, right? You got to get out of the what ifs. You got to quit thinking, and hey, what happens if we win 2 out of 3? What happens? What happens if we lose 2 out of 3? What happens? What happens if we sweep them? You got to stop looking at the scoreboard and who other people are playing. You got to stay out of the what ifs, and you got to stay into the what is. You got to stay. What is tonight, right? What is the first pitch from you, right? And the first pitch to Cloyd. That's what it is. Not what ifs, the what is. What is we are the best baseball program in this state. That's what is, right? We've proven that, and we'll prove it again this weekend.
Let's go do this.
Let's go, boys. Rams on 3. 1, 2, 3.
In the early innings of the game, defense would dominate.
Runner goes, pitches line to short. Errol Robinson shovels to Golson on to first. And a home crowd into it early.
2 down, the 2-2 pitch to Wes Ray. Christian Trent fires. Strike 3 call. Painted the inside corner and got him looking. The 1-2 to Robson. Swing and a miss. He chased one in the dirt. Knight tried to tag him, missed him. Now step out in front of the plate, fire it to first base for the out. That's a strikeout. 2-3. 1 down here in the second. His pitch, and he grounds it sharply past Bortles and down the line and into the corner. That's going to be at least a single. He's going to try to turn it to 2, and here comes a throw, and he is out of there! Relay from Robinson to Golson, and Rooker's out at second.
With Christian Trent and the defense doing their job, it was now up to the offense to open things up.
We're taking defensive swings, all right? It's like we're just swinging with a 2-strike approach. We need more aggression in our swings, all right? Swing to drive the baseball. He ain't got nothing to swing and miss with, nothing to beat you with. Swing with aggression, all right? Swing to drive the baseball. Here we go.
Boys, hey, put some runs up, boys, put some runs up.
Well hit towards a gap in right center field off the bat of Bortles. And it's a stand-up 2-out double for Colby Bortles.
The 3-1. Up and in, ball 4. So first and second, 2 down. The Rebels trying to mount a 2-out rally, and here comes Errol Robinson.
Honestly, just trying to. I saw that they were playing me in, and Sykes and I had a conversation earlier in the game about how they were playing me so shallow. I guess based on my production last year, and it's just an opportunity for me to get the ball over their head and get those 2 runs in.
And a pitch. Swung on, hit to center fielder Robson may be burned. Can he get there? It's over his head and against the wall. This will score both runs. Here comes the throw to the plate on the second one, and Orvis is safe, and Errol Robinson took him to the house.
Be careful on a pick here, right? Just get a solid lead, don't, casual lead. Get a good lead, take a good secondary so you're scoring a hit here, all right? Watch your pick.
The 0-1 swung on, ground ball left side, over the third baseman and into left field. Rounding third is Robinson. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he's safe! And to second base goes Perkins, and over to third comes Robinson. Nick Perkins with his second RBI of the season, and Ole Miss leads 3-0.
Getting the early lead in a rivalry game is crucial. Keeping the lead is even more so.
Christian Trent's pitch. Line left field corner, and that's trouble, and that will get both runs home. It hits the base of the wall, and Mississippi State has cut it to 1 as Collins will trot into second base with a screaming double to left. And he has 12 RBIs on the year. Ground ball third base line, and that's down the line and past Bortles. He couldn't backhand it. Mississippi State has tied the game with 3 runs here in the 6th on a single by Wes Ray. He picks up his 34th RBI of the year.
My fault on a couple of those pitches. Just keep making pitches, right? Just keep making pitches. That's all you do.
Full count pitch to Robson. Strike 3 call. Fastball got him looking. 90 miles per hour. That ends the inning. What an inning for Christian Trent and a nail-biter of a game. 3-3. He gets the Bulldogs 1-2-3 in the 8th.
When you're the ace, the Friday night ace of a team, there's a lot riding on what you do. Not just the win to start off the weekend. That's the obvious thing. But to be able to log innings, to be able to get deep into the game, to be able to keep your team in it. And, Christian's been able to do that all year long. He's gone now his last 3 starts where, he's pitched 8 innings. And to do that, you have to make pitches at critical times in the game. And, he seems to just be able to do that time week in and week out.
Right-handed pitcher Zach Houston will face Will Golson first here in the bottom of the 8th. Then Bortles and Orvis. Robinson would bat if somebody gets aboard.
For the second time on the day, sophomore Errol Robinson would find himself in a 2-out situation, with freshman Kyle Watson eager to be brought home.
Runner at second, 2 down. Ole Miss jumped out with 3 in the 4th. State got 3 back in the 6th. Neither team has scored since. Game 1 of the 3-game series. The 2-0 swung on, fly ball, left field. That may be trouble for Humphreys. He's burned! You gotta be kidding me! L. Robinson said, "You better respect me." Double! Rebels lead 4-3 as Watson steps on the plate.
You called it right. Errol has burned them twice. Hopefully that one will cost State the ball game.
The game would now be placed in the hands of sophomore closer Wyatt Short, the Rebels' leader in saves.
I was feeling it. I felt good all weekend. I mean, that first night, the adrenaline was going. I was feeling good. Probably the best I'd felt all year. And came out and did my thing, I guess.
And the fans come to their feet again. Wyatt Short, a strike away. No balls, 2 strikes to Heck. Checks the runner and fires. Breaking ball grounded toward Robinson. He'll glove, flip to second. That's it! As Kyle Watson playing second base takes the throw, and the Ole Miss Rebels have knocked off the Bulldogs in game 1, 4-3, and that's the way this is going to be for the next 2 days. What a series we're in for.
Oh, it's just so exciting. It's a little bit sad when we have to watch him from home on TV, but it's just great being here and being able to see him in person. So we're just loving him. He's having a great year, and we just love being here.
What's it like signing in for all these kids?
I mean, it's awesome. I grew up being those kids that wanted the autographs, so it's awesome, especially when they're as nice as he is.
You say thank you?
You're welcome. You want a picture?
Okay. Feels great. Feels great. It's always good to get the first one every weekend. And just 2 more. That's all we need.
Oh, man. What's up? Man, it feels good. This is awesome. This is really awesome. But really it's about going to get it tomorrow. That's what we've got to do.
Yesterday I sat before you almost 24 hours ago and talked about what is versus the what ifs. Nobody, all right? Nobody's going to help you. You have to do it yourself, all right? So don't look for help. Don't look for somebody to beat somebody. You have to win your games. Control your own destiny. I'd much rather do that. I'd much rather just say, hey, we're going to do it out there, and if we lose, then so be it, but we're going to do it out there. It's college baseball. You can look at how tough the road is, or you could just say, we got to win a pitch tonight. We got to win more pitches than them and win this baseball game. But they're going to be back again today. They're going to be ready to play again today, and you're going to have to go out and throw the first punch again. It's really what we've been saying now for several weeks. It's all about finishing, right? The teams that are going to end up there, right, are the teams that finish.
missed by Ray, and to the wall it goes, and Floyd hustles to second base, and Mississippi State asleep defensively here early. There's a ground ball back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Floyd touches the bag at third. He's headed home. There'll be no throw, and the Rebels take a 1-0 lead, and Errol has driven in all the runs so far. He stretches and delivers, and that's a line drive into center field, and it's down for a base hit. Robinson touches the bag at third. He's going to come on home.
Great recognition by Mike Clemens. Errol stopped halfway between second and third.
And here's Sykes Orvis, the Ole Miss first baseman. Swung on, fly ball, center field, well hit, center fielder Robinson going toward the wall, jumps up, it's gone! Showers in right field, a 3-run bomb oppo for Orvis, and the Rebels have jump-started this one 5-0. Swung on, fly ball, right field. That ball's crushed. That ball's gone. Solo shot. He didn't miss that one. Home run number 7 for him, and the Rebels are up 6-0 in the first.
It's huge. I mean, whenever you can come out early, especially when you have a good crowd. I mean, it was Friday night, graduation weekend. No better place to play in the country than Swayze Field when it's a good crowd. You get them going, especially when you're playing your in-state rival like State. I mean, once they get going, man, there's no holding back.
It was one of those games where both offenses, I thought, swung very well. And you'd like, if you swing it that well, hopefully you can hold the other team down. But I think some days it's just it's going to be an offensive day. The way the wind's blowing, the way the ball's carrying, the way everybody's feeling at the plate. And it was one of those days where we needed every run.
That ball's hit well, deep to left field. Floyd going back, and it is gone. Solo homer for Wes Ray. That's his 5th of the year. And he turns on one. He's got a chance to get it out of here.
Timely hitting, aggressive base running, and a passed ball with a runner at third would allow the Bulldogs to put 3 on the board, slashing the Rebel lead in half.
Your hope is to go back out there and put up a 0 and keep the momentum in your dugout. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and you got to credit them. It just wasn't Brady's day, but you also got to credit Brady for hanging in there. I thought Brady, got past the 5th inning and really saved our bullpen.
So they got 3 runs, but we had 6, so we're winning 3-0. Right? So you just got to go back to the next inning though and make pitches, work ahead, and beat Brady Gramlin. Right?
There's a line drive. That's into center field. A base hit. Now we get the run home. The runner slips and falls. They got him hung up. The throw to Orvis. Now the throw to second to Robinson. He's out. Collins fell in the base path.
We got to capitalize on those mistakes and, by them. And for us to get out of that inning with, the minimal damage that they put on us was huge for us. So, really just get us back in the dugout and give us an opportunity to get our bats going.
And he hits one of the right field corners and down. That's a base hit. Past the right fielder, Dickerson. Golson will score. Orvis is motoring for second, and he slides in with a double.
My first at bat, I think I had like a 12-pitch at bat against him and saw a lot of off-speed. So I knew I was going to get an off-speed pitch early. I think I was down 2 strikes, and he threw something out over the plate. I was able to just poke it and pull it down the line and get the RBI.
Freshman Nick Perkins has made big waves since breaking into the Rebel lineup, resulting from a combination of desire and hard work.
He's a kid he's worked his tail off since he's got here, and just being productive for us. He's been getting a lot of hits, a lot of big timely hits for us when we need them, and just goes to show. He was ready as soon as coach put him in there. He's ready to go, and he's just been getting big hits for us.
Nick Perkins is going to dump one into right field. It's a fair ball, and it skips past the right fielder Dickerson. He'll pick it up. 1 run will score. Rounding third, heading home is Woodman, and he is safe standing. And into third base goes Perkins, and the Rebels are rolling on the Dogs.
Honestly, usually when I hit triples, I'm gassed, but that time for some reason I wasn't. I don't know, but getting all the way to third, and then looking in the dugout and seeing everyone pumped, it was just awesome. And I was on third base, and Coach Clem's like, all right, on ground ball, you're going. In the air, you're tagging. I'm like, all right. No, I'm not the fastest guy, obviously. And ball goes up in the air. I was like, okay, that's a really short fly ball. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, am I going? He goes, yeah, you're tagging. I was like, okay, here we go. I took off running, and I was, 15 feet away. And I see the ball bounce and go to the catcher. I'm like, I'm toast. And then all of a sudden, I see it bounce off his glove, and he missed it. I was like, oh. I really didn't think I had a chance, but I got in there luckily.
We needed that, right? Nice shot.
MSU would tack on 2 more in the top of the 6th, only to have it reduced by a Rebel answer in the bottom of the frame, making the score 13-6. Far from over, the Bulldogs would refuse to play dead in the later half of the game, stringing hits together, adding 4 more runs, and tightening the score margin. But 2 scoreless innings turned in by the Rebel bullpen would squelch any talk of a comeback.
And the pitch. Coming around, struck him out. I don't know why the home plate umpire had to appeal. It was right in his face. He went around 3/4 badly, but he appeals to first, and they ring him up.
Big pitch. Awesome, man. Awesome. Good job, boys. Good job. Nice job. Way to hang in there, baby. Good job, baby. Big ball. Hey, put him away. Hey, get another run. Put him away.
The day before, Scotty told me that I don't get hyped enough, like after I ended the game. And I told him, I said, I promise you, if I strike out the last guy of the game, I'll get hyped for you. And sure enough, the next game, struck out the last guy, and I didn't even think about it, honestly. It was just, all the energy was in me, and it was awesome.
Wyatt Short's 1-2 pitch to Humphries. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss! He struck him out! And the Rebels win 13-10 and capture the series.
Well, you got to love the way Wagensback and Short were able to get this game back under control. It had gotten scary there at one point, but Rebels able to do what they need to do tonight to set up a huge Game 3 tomorrow.
So today I graduate from college, and I've yet to master tying a tie.
Perfect day to get to watch us graduate and see Scott play. This will be the first time some of my family has gotten to see him play.
You ready? Hey, Dad. Where are y'all? Okay, well, we are headed that way. Do you want to wait on us and walk with us to the FedEx? We're en route. Watch, the first thing my dad's going to do is fix my tie. Watch. Morning.
No tie? What happened?
College graduate.
What happened to that?
I told you last night in the thing, Coach B told us to wear ties. So I was like, Sam, I went like this.
I thought he said didn't wear a tie.
So watch, Knight's gonna wear a tie. He's professional.
There is.
Are y'all waiting on someone?
We're just gonna slum it together with no tie, Smith.
I told them that you were gonna fix it. That was the first thing you were gonna say when something happened. All right, ready? Okay.
It says in the thing wear a tie.
Where would you wear a tie? Make it look good.
Sam, Trent is wearing a tie.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
And you're not.
It's the all-time low.
So we just got done over at the FedEx with the student athlete thing. And now, because there is rain imminent, we switched from the Grove over to Tad Smith Coliseum.
Now confer upon each of you the degree to which you are entitled.
It's been great having all our family and friends here, just enjoying this time. I think here in about an hour I'm going to try to start to transition into an athlete, but I'm enjoying the student part right now and graduating. So I'm ready to beat state. Let's see if we can sweep them today.
Should the Rebels win today, they would go to 7-0 against Mississippi State for the year in the 3 major sports, football, basketball, and baseball. That hasn't happened since 1972.
So everybody's fired up here in Oxford.
And so know today that your team is behind you. Know today, all right, this coaching staff believes in every one of you, that I wouldn't put you on the field if I didn't know you could succeed. Today, any one of you can be a hero and be the best player on the field today, but you got to believe it. We believe it. The staff, your teammates. Today, with a lot of belief in the best team in the country, let's be the best team in the stadium. Let's go.
Senior captain Scott Weathersby would take the mound for the Rebels, but his day would start off on the wrong foot.
A.J. Lastaglio's at home plate. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. That's a base hit through the 6-0. And Mississippi State has runners at first and second and no outs here in the top half of the first. Now checks his runner at second base and delivers. That's a fly ball left field, and running back is Watson. That's over his head, way over his head. Hits the base of the wall. One run is going to score. They round the second but hold him there at third base, and into second with a double is Reynolds. And Mississippi State swinging it early. Single, double, 1-0 Bulldogs.
You know, one of the lessons about starting is realize that the umpire doesn't give you as much, you know, in the first inning, right? And so it's a little tighter, and, you know, they get hits, right? So to offset that, you got to make some pitches. Now, we got first base open, and I don't mind walking this guy, even though we don't have an out yet or whatever. And we'll pitch him tough. We walk him, it's okay, but you got to go after the next guy, all right? All right, pitch him tough here, all right? Let's go fastball.
1-2 to Wes Ray. Weathersby delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on an elevated fastball at 87. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They elevated another one at 87, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2 away. The 3-1 to Holland. And he hits one into left center. Watson's going to move over and make the catch for the out. And what a break for Scott Weathersby.
Mississippi State would add another run in the second. In the fourth, Weathersby would once again slip into trouble.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one's lined into center field, a base hit. This will get another run home, and State's going to lead 5-0 as Woodman will glove it and throw it back in. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a hard slider, and that'll end the inning.
You know, we got 6 at-bats left. You better make a decision. You're either in or you're not. You're not matching their energy or their baseball skill today. They're playing better than you, and they want it more than you. Really, if you were sitting up there, you'd say that we're content with winning 2 out of 3. We will not do that today. Do you understand me? Start competing offensively and show me something. Let's go.
Down by 5, the Rebels were in need of a boost. Sykes Orvis would deliver.
The 2-2 pitch from Sexton. And that's a fly ball to right field. He's hit it well. It's at the wall. It's gone. Sykes Orvis with his 13th home run. The Rebels have broken the ceiling. It's now 5-1.
Coach B just came in and just really got into us. He said, "Don't you dare roll over. Don't you dare give up, and just keep fighting." And I mean, being the leadoff guy after a speech like that, you don't want to be the guy to come out and get it out. So I mean, I was just trying to get a good pitch to hit. Luckily, I got a fastball in and was able to put a good swing on and get it out.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball to Golson. He'll glove it. Flip to Robinson. They get out of it anyway.
That's it. Nice job, man. Nice job. Nice job.
It wasn't Scott's best day, and even though they were able to get a lead and extend the lead, proud of the way Scott hung in there and pitched as deep as he did.
Sophomore Evan Anderson would take the mound in the 6th and dominate the Bulldog offense.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Struck him out. Good start for Evan Anderson.
I knew if I just came out there and I filled it up and I did my best and didn't allow them to score anymore, that I think our offense would have gotten us back in the game. So I was glad to go out there. I felt good. All I wanted to do was fill up the zone so our offense could get back going.
Swing and a miss. Wes Ray will strike out with one on the hand zone. That'll end the inning.
It's a shame, I think, when you play these types of games and there's so much emotion and everybody will remember the last run being scored, but how did you get to that point? And one of the stories I think will get lost is, Evan Anderson's performance, and to come in the middle of the game and put up, I think, 3 zeros in a row just to really keep them at bay. His performance really gets lost in this, and it was one of the reasons we won this game.
In the bottom half of the inning, another Sykes Orvis home run would cut the state lead to 3. Anderson and Sexton would both pitch shutout innings in the 7th and 8th. But in the 9th, Mississippi State would plate 2 more runs, stretching their lead to 5. With the game seemingly out of reach, the Rebels would have the bottom half of the inning to make one final charge.
Here's the pitch. Up and away, ball 4. Pitching coach Butch Thompson is headed to the hill for the Bulldogs, and there will be a pitching change for Mississippi State.
Well, Sexton was terrific all game long, and really one of those performances where you look like at the end of the game you're just going to tip your cap and say he was too good. But as an offense, that's what you're hoping for, just some type of breath. If we can get somebody else out there and kind of get the momentum to change a little bit, we might have a chance.
Low, ball 4. Bases are loaded. Inside hitting, and that'll get a run home, and that'll get a tying run to the plate. Kicks and delivers. Swung on, base hit through the right side. 1 run will score, and Errol Robinson with an RBI single. And here's Will Golson. And the pitch. Ball 4, he walks in a run. It's 7-5. Now you've got the tying run at second, the winning run at first, and Colby Bortles coming to the plate, and Mississippi State's going to make another pitching change.
Bortles got, I think, all fastballs last night.
He's going to go cover.
Yeah.
That's why they chose him over Fitz, because he just started going to cover.
Colby Bortles, who's 0 for 4 on the day with 2 strikeouts, looking for his first hit. This would be a good place for it. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit. You gotta be kidding me. One run scores. 2 runs score. We're tied at 7-7. Unbelievable. Yeah, baby.
Walking to the plate. The noise level, the crowd volume, it gives me chills just thinking about it. I had the butterflies, and honestly, just to get that hit and help us win was huge.
Big at bat by Errol, a 2-strike base hit. I remember, of course, Bortles just really being ready and went with the scouting report and, with Coach Clement and Coach Ed telling him, to be ready to jump on that first pitch cutter and just try to stay in the middle of the field. And just several good at bats there, to give us a chance.
In the 10th, reliever Wyatt Short would enter the game, making his 3rd appearance of the series.
Wyatt Short is now going to inherit the game here in the top of the 10th. Swing and a miss. He swatted it 1 away, 1 down. Wines kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider away. Back-to-back strikeouts. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side, big bounce for Orvis. He has it, he steps on the bag. The Rebels need a run to win it. Mississippi State goes 1-2-3.
When I came out there, I kind of got a little emotional, to be honest. I was so pumped and so in the moment that I was like, holy cow, we're about to do this. And it just kind of fueled the fire.
And here's Austin Knight, 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, 2 flyouts. He takes it in the dirt for ball 1.
I mean, sack dragging or
Sack it.
Huh?
Straight up sack.
All right. Remember, they're going to run in your face. The third base, you got to butt it to the first base side. Because the third base is going to charge, right? And I can't run for Knight. He's got to run. All right.
Here's his pitch. Ball 4. The winning run is aboard. The third baseman Britton is way in, expecting the bunt. Does bunt it back toward the pitcher. It's going to be picked up there. He looks towards second and throws to first. A sacrifice bunt for Woodman puts the winning run in scoring position at second base. The 1-0 pitch to Perkins. Way up and away, he gets off the catcher's mitt. Austin Knight's trying to get to third. He's there! Collins couldn't catch that one up and away. It went off the mitt. Knight recognized it and gets to third base. Tate Blackman, the freshman who has played some second and DH, will run for Austin Knight.
You're going to go on down angle, all right? All right, so you're going to get a big, giant lead. You're going to go on down angle right here. You understand what I'm saying? Tag on any fly ball. Freeze on the line. You got me?
2-1 the count to Perkins. And a pitch. Ground ball, big hopper left side, maybe it's over. Ole Miss wins 8-7 over Mississippi State. They're sprinting onto the field. It's a sweep, and for the first time since 1972, it's a clean sweep in football, basketball, and baseball over the Dogs.
Really proud of you, and it's awesome. And it wasn't our best day, but you hung in there. But things will get lost in this, right? But Anderson coming in I think the 6th inning and putting up a 0 after 0, that was huge. On the weekend, Wyatt Short, 2 saves and a win. Right? And then, of course, the last inning and so many really, really good at-bats. But where's Mr. Perkins? Hey, really, it's awesome, and this is how it starts. You get a lot of belief in one another, and a lot of guys were special today and special all weekend. Hey, enjoy it. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Nice job, boys. Going into the at-bat, I knew the guy was a hard throw with the sharp slider, and Coach B walked up to me and said, just stay short and go up in the middle of the field. We knew if I had a short swing and get a barrel on it, that run would get in and we'd win.
A great team win for us. We really needed that. Offense really picked me up today, and I'm thankful for that.
Pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Nice little comeback, good little series win. Sweep, my first sweep. It's awesome feeling.
That last inning when we put 5 up, my goodness, that was crazy. And then obviously Nick Perkins, freshman, coming through like he did. That was crazy.
It was awesome. It was definitely something we needed to get us over the edge, and to beat an arch rival like that in my senior year was awesome. And for Sykes to hit 2 home runs, and you even see freshmen like Golston and Perkins step up and arrow at the end, so it was definitely a team effort today.
What a great ending. We weren't perfect today, far from it, but no, so proud of the guys and hanging in there, and obviously, to the very end. But it's neat to watch guys like Nick Perkins and guys succeed at the end. Just super excited.
I don't know, man, it was something special. I mean, graduation, playing state, I mean, you couldn't ask for more, man. Coming out and sweeping them, it's what you want. I mean, it's what you dream of, graduation weekend. Just come out and do it, man. It's special.